If you clicked on this video, you're most likely about to graduate high school, so congrats, and about to go to college, filled with a lot of uncertainty. Years ago, I was just there, coming out of high school, having no idea what I wanted to do, yet I was going to college, trying to pick a major that somewhat interested me or aligned with some of my interests, and then I was moving away from home. There are so many things, so many changes that are coming, and it can be very stressful. So if you are going into college and feeling a little bit stressed out of the uncertainty, this video is directly for you. At the time that I post this video, I should have walked and graduated on Saturday, May 9th. And I thought, why not make a video giving some advice about my experiences in college to help somebody? Because it's the freshest it's going to be. So I grappled with some thoughts and I came up with 4 pieces of advice that I think will help you be more confident going in and just make it a more beneficial, enjoyable experience. From my perspective, one of the most critical aspects to focus on right from the jump, whether you're going to a community college, a small university, or a very large university, try and be as outgoing and sociable as you can be. Be the one to go up to somebody and introduce yourself to your classmates, the people you sit next to. Be the one. Take charge and really challenge yourself. Now, as a lifelong introvert and just in general a more quiet person, it can be hard. You're just trying to keep your head above water, try to fit in, and not embarrass yourself, not be awkward, not be weird, and the million other reasons that we tell ourselves. But in my first years, I painfully learned how lonely college can get if you stay reserved, quiet, into yourself. Listen, I'm talking to myself as well, as I'm still improving, but I don't care if you're not confident in your skills. Just try, because doing that, you will improve vastly and you will surprise yourself. Don't try to be cool. Don't try to be something you're not. Be you and try to connect with others. Just try. I can't stress enough. If you go into your first class with that as your main intention, you will improve so much over your 4 years, and it will be such a rewarding, enjoyable experience for you. One of the best things about college is the amount of opportunities to connect with people. I can speak for my major in university. There were so many events, clubs that they provided that I rarely did, but I wish I had, and it's my biggest regret. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and go in uncontrollable, unpredictable environments that stress you out a little bit. It will help you build great social skills for life. But even if you ignore me, you will still meet great people at college, as it forces you to, and they will be some of the best friendships you have ever had. So let college be the time of your life where you start finding the courage and confidence to be outgoing and to connect with the ones around you. The next piece of advice that I have is embrace the uncertainty. Whether it is how living on your own will go, to how your classes will be, the uncertainty of your future, and if college is what you want to be doing, or what your major should be, all of it can be stressful and something I've grappled with for a while. The best answer that I've came up with is try your best to find some answers to those uncertainties with some goal, and believe that it will work out. Because if you do that, you will learn more about yourself, what your passions are, some of the things you like, you dislike, and it will help you try to find some answers to those uncertainties. What really plagued me during my time was just the self-doubt of, is this really what I want to be doing? Or am I doing the right thing? Did I pick the right major? I chose to major in kinesiology as I have always been interested and passionate about sports, activity, movement. So I thought, okay, this will be a great avenue. And I was always interested in athletic training and PT, especially at the time when I was at my community college. And through picking a major and having a goal of, okay, athletic training or PT, I slowly then started refining what I liked, what I cared about, what I was passionate about, what I kind of wanted in my future, and it narrowed down. For other personal reasons too, it narrowed down to physical therapy. It took me a while to figure out what I truly wanted to do. I mean, I went to a community college first to try and give me some more time and to try to figure out what it was I wanted to do. And I still had uncertainty going into my final year at WSU, and I still have a teensy little bit of doubt even when I'm about to graduate and go to PT school later this year. It's not ideal, and I hope you have more conviction sooner and know what you want to do sooner, because it can help. But don't worry if that's not the case, because you are not alone, and it's not the end of the world. So many people are in your boat. It's difficult to figure out. Life in itself is difficult to figure out, let alone knowing what you want to do for the rest of your life. I mean, it is utterly impossible. It is stupid thinking that we can know truly what we want to do for the rest of our life and what future events is going to happen, because everything changes that. I mean, it's so hard. It's impossible to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. And maybe it's not impossible. Some people do it. But to have complete conviction and 100% certainty, no. So I got two more. The next one is a life one just as much as a college one. College in life is what you make it to be. There are many varying opinions about college and what majors to do, what are worthwhile, what aren't. And I will just say, in my opinion, college is far from perfect, not even close. At times, it truly feels like they're trying to squeeze every dollar out of you. I'm not kidding. So if you can get help in some way, get some scholarships, try your best to do that. Anything helps. Anything truly helps. In my opinion, no matter where you go, you will have some bad classes, some bad professors, some busy work assignments that are kind of meaningless, and some hard times. But it's what you make it. I could have done a lot better, but try your best to be positive and to try and see some purpose in it all and take advantage of it. Whether it's a class you hate or you don't believe you will use some material, it actually might reveal some purpose later on that you did not see at the time, or help build some other skills like studying, work ethic. There can be a purpose. Put it simply, you're paying for it. You gotta do it. So you might as well try your best to get the most out of it. With all that said, I believe the majority of schools are set up in a way that try to help you and want you to succeed, to challenge you, to help find yourself, and to help spark curiosity for the rest of your life. Great mentors are there. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Your mindset will determine how beneficial college is for you. The last piece of advice that I have is believe in yourself and earn it. I do not see the point of just going to college to have fun and not take your classes seriously. It is a waste of a lot of money and time. Now, by no means am I just saying study all the time, do not have fun. Not even close. Do not do that. Have fun. Enjoy your time, but also just be conscious about it. Take it seriously and find a balance that works for you. It sounds cliche as I heard it going into college, but I think it's totally true. You are slowly crafting habits and traits and forming parts of yourself that you will carry for the rest of your life. So take it seriously, challenge yourself, try to build some good habits. Don't quit a class just because it's difficult and you don't believe that you can do it, or for whatever reason that makes it challenging. You can do it. Try to find a way, whether it's asking for help, asking the professor for help, studying a little bit more, trying to find different avenues to study, whether it's YouTube is a great resource, other people, the classmates around you are a great resource. Try your best to push through, as I believe it will help you. It's great practice to find solutions, even when you think you can't do it, or even when it's super challenging, to find solutions, and that is critical in life. I don't find myself super smart at all, but I still ended up with a 3.9 GPA. And I, by no means do I say that like, oh, look at me, I got a great GPA. No, I say it to mean like anyone can do it. But do not let a high GPA be the number one goal or the main focus, because if it's your main focus and you put everything off the side for it, college will be a miserable experience for you, in my opinion. For me, I'm proud of having a high GPA, and it helped me with getting into PT school and other things, but it does very little for me internally. What I will cherish about college and what I look back on it fondly with is the people I connected with, doing difficult things, trying difficult things, and overcoming difficult things, and finding myself a little bit along the way. That is what does a lot for me internally. So those are my 4 pieces of advice from my perspective and my experiences at college. They're not perfect. They will not work for everyone, but I hope if you watched this far, it helped you in some way and helped you be a little bit more confident going into college, or give you something to work on, going in and ease your mind just a little bit. College will test you. It will get difficult. I know for me and all of my friends, there's some tough times, but those tough times promote some great change. So just have a positive mindset all around it. I probably wouldn't look forward going back to be my freshman year, because it's a lot of work. School at the end of the day sometimes is not fun. For me, I don't find it the most enjoyable thing, but it can be extremely helpful, and you will be glad that you did it after your 4 years. Because if you have a goal and you're trying to set yourself better for the future, college is a great way to do that. It's by far not the only way to do that, but it is one way to do it, and it's a good way to do it. And hopefully you can take what you learned and the skills you gained through those 4 years, or whatever the amount of time it was, and use those and utilize them for the rest of your life. So if you've watched this far, I hope it has been beneficial in some way. But if not, thanks for watching. I wish you nothing but the best in your future aspirations. Good luck. Be present. Enjoy it. Enjoy.